Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session on Tableau with me, Abhitanisa Begum. And today we're going to go through Tableau products. What are the different Tableau products and how are they different from one another? The agenda is pretty simple. We're going to go through all the Tableau products. And some of the important ones are Tableau Public, Tableau Desktop, Tableau Server, and Tableau Online. My name is Abhitanisa Begum. I am a technical trainer. I give trainings on R, Python, and Tableau and are in Python specifically for data science. Now, let's just jump into the topic. Now, what are these Tableau products? If you remember in the previous video, I spoke about the different products and I told you we'll be going through them in detail in our next video. So here we are with it. So Tableau Desktop, Tableau Server, Tableau Online, Tableau Reader, and Tableau Public. These are all the Tableau products. And now, what is Tableau Desktop? So, a Tableau Desktop, it basically has a rich feature set, and it allows you to code and customize reports. So, right from creating the charts, reports, or blending them all together to form a dashboard. So, all the necessary work is done in Tableau Desktop. So, for live data analysis, Tableau Desktop provides connectivity to data warehouse. Now, what happens in data warehouse? There is all your all the data that you extract from the databases. You will prepare your data, or you will probably transform your data, and then you will load your data to the data warehouses. So Tableau Desktop, it provides connectivity to those data warehouses, and also it gets connected to different types of files as well. Now the workbooks and dashboards created here, they can be either shared locally or publicly. That's up to you. Based on the connectivity to the data source and publishing options, Tableau Desktop is classified into Tableau Desktop Personal and Tableau Desktop Professional. Now, in Tableau Desktop Personal, the development features are similar to Tableau Desktop. Personal versions keep the workbook private and also the access is limited. These workbooks cannot be published online and therefore it should be distributed either offline or in Tableau Public. What happens in Tableau Desktop Professional? It is pretty much similar to Tableau Desktop again. The difference is that the work created in the Tableau Desktop can be published online or in Tableau Server. Also, when in the professional version, there is a full access to all sorts of data types. Now that's one thing. Now it's best suitable for those who wish to publish their work in Tableau Server. That's when you can use Tableau Desktop Professional. Now, how does it differ from Tableau Server? It's that it provides users with the ability to develop comprehensive interactive workbooks and dashboard. So, not going with the definition, it's just that desktop is where you will be creating the reports. Server is where you'll be distributing your reports. That's it. Now, coming back to Tableau Server. So it's specifically used to share the workbooks, like I told you, and visualizations also you can share that you create on Tableau Desktop. So where can you share it? You can share it across your organizations. Now to share Tableau dashboards in the Tableau server, you must first publish your work in Tableau Desktop. Once the work has been uploaded to the server, it will be accessible only to the licensed user. But it's not necessary that licensed users need to have the Tableau server installed on their machine. They just require the login credentials with which they can check reports via any web browser. So the security is high in Tableau Server. That is one thing you need to remember, and it is much suited for quick and effective sharing of data in an organization. The admin of the organization, he will be, always have full control over the server, the hardware, and also the software that is maintained by the organization. So I hope you are clear with Tableau Desktop and the different types in Tableau Desktop, like Tableau Desktop Personal and Tableau Desktop Professional. Now we also know about Tableau Server. How is Tableau Server different from Tableau Desktop? We have an idea about that. Now, when we're talking about servers, we have seen that we are sharing our or publishing our reports on Tableau Server. Then what is Tableau Online doing? So, as the name itself suggests, it is an online sharing tool of Tableau. So its functionalities are similar to Tableau Server, but the data is stored on servers hosted in the cloud. So these are again maintained by the Tableau group. There is no storage limit on the data that can be published on Tableau Online. Isn't that amazing? Now, Tableau Online, it creates a direct link to over 40 data sources that are hosted in the cloud. such as the MySQL, Hive, Amazon Aurora, Spark SQL, and many more. Now, to publish both Tableau Online and Server, they require workbooks created by Tableau Desktop only. So data that is streamed from the web application, say Google Analytics or Salesforce.com, they are also supported by Tableau Server and Tableau Online. So I hope you are now clear with Tableau Online as well. Let's move towards another very important Tableau product, that is Tableau Public. So this is basically my favorite because I am a trainer and I give trainings using Tableau Public. And this is no different to Tableau Desktop. Only difference being you cannot have your data or your reports private. That's the only difference. Otherwise, everything is same. And plus point is that Tableau Public, it's a free service. So you can publish your interactive visualization on the web. That is the Tableau community directly. So in this version, this is specifically built for cost-effective users. So by the word public, it means that the workbooks created cannot be saved locally. In turn, it should be saved to the Tableau Public's cloud, which can be viewed and accessed by anyone. So if you search for my name, Abidunisa, you will definitely find the works done by me. So there is no privacy to the file saved to the cloud since anyone can download and access the same. So this version is the best for the individuals who want to learn Tableau and for the ones who want to share their data with general public, and definitely for people like me who want to train people on Tableau. So this is going to be the course, Tableau course that we are going to do. This is going to be the a complete course on Tableau that we have started, and we'll be using Tableau Public. So what you have to do is you will have to download Tableau Public from Tableau website. So how are we going to do that? I'll just show that to you in the next session. So there is one more Tableau product that's left, that is Tableau Reader. I spoke to you about it in the previous video. So let me just give a small information about that as well before moving ahead. So it's a free tool again. It allows you to view the workbooks and visualizations created using Tableau Desktop or even Tableau Public. Okay, and the data can be filtered, but editing and modifications, these are restricted. So security level is 0 in Tableau Reader, as anyone who gets the workbook can view it using Tableau Reader. If you want to share the dashboards that you have created, the receiver should have Tableau Reader to view the document. Now I'm sure you guys are clear with all the Tableau products. Thank you very much for being with me throughout this session. I hope you liked it, and goodbye till the next session. Happy learning.